Greetings and salutations. Is Reddit McVodka back? I why am I talking so? I don't know. I think I need background noise. That's my problem. I need a fan going. Get my mind cooking. Get the turbine blades of my brain spinning. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I needed. So last time I did a little world tour. Watching back was not a very good world tour. But you get the gist, you get the general idea. There were a lot of places I didn't show that I wish I did, but I didn't. But anyways, not gonna worry about that. Not important to the lore right now. But I did do something since the last video. This arch, I believe I built before the last video. I think you can see it in the video. I mean to build a road from there to the arch, but as you can see, I never finished it. I will eventually. I just I wanna look up some new well let me go on this little tangent first. I wanna look up some new like block palettes for like a new path because this is what I got rocking over here. Not very good. I don't like it. Like this pink. I think what I want to do is just get rid of all the dirt. Or maybe yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of all the dirt and make it a pink wooden path. But also in front of this, there's this path, which I like, but I think could be a lot better. I'm gonna look up some. I'm gonna leave this, not touch this. You know, it's fine. But I'm gonna look up some block palettes for the path in the back here. And just keep, and just build it. Maybe. Yeah. So I'll just like build it from here. But I did build some road past the arch. I'll show you real quick before we get over there. Here's what I want to do. This is where the path is going. You can see where I already built. I wanted to connect it here, and the goal go through down this like hill, then around the coast, and build a bridge probably right there to my little house here. First I gotta finish the road to here. I'm not sure how it's gonna go because no matter which direction I take it, how much I wind it, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Well, not difficult, just it's not gonna be as mindless as I would prefer. There's this little path I made, this little cobblestone path. It leads to a road and some other stuff. You see that little cross there? It's in a little pool of water, gold at the bottom. I built this little cave, something, for a little sleeping place. I want to have a bunch of beds just all over the world so I can sleep in them and skip the nighttime, or just put my spawn point if I want it there instead of somewhere else. Usually I just carry around a bed, like I have one now, and then just plop it down wherever. But I think the end goal is to not have to do that. At least when I'm in my when I'm in previously established territory. So this right here, I called it Natural Crossroad because these gold bricks right here are actually filling in a natural generation that was here from the beginning of the game. I noticed it really early on, and I left it because it was cool. Now this whole area actually, we get a little aerial view. You'll see it's actually pretty cool, kind of beautiful in a way. It's really nice, and I told myself I wasn't gonna build anything in this area. Like the cross here was kind of the starting point, and then go down here through this like valley, basically to that plateau and that right there, that little mountain there, that little mountain line. And I was gonna say this is a national park. I'm not gonna build here. It's protected. the first thing that happened was my tree farm. Needed to put it somewhere where I wouldn't blow shit up. I put it out here in the middle of nowhere. That was like my first compromise. The second compromise was this, which, you know, got a long way to go. It's supposed to be a giant obelisk, like the Washington Monument, basically. And then this is just my final concession, where I'm just saying screw the idea anyways, and I'm just building a road through, including destroying the natural cross, which I told myself I would never touch. But I kind of immortalized it, got the gold bricks filling in where it used to be, and built a road over the grass that surrounded it. If I had whenever I was building the road, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and if I had noticed it, I would have either went to the left or like went around to the right. But we're here now, and it looks cool. I like it. I didn't plan to name any of the roads, but now I might do that. So this Natural Cross Road, it goes all the way. Well, not yet, but it will go all the way to Trinity House. Those are my plans. That's my goal. But also, I built this little creek, waterfall, whatever. I don't really like how narrow the sides are, so I might come work on that. Mess it up or mess it up. Yeah, I mean, I guess that messing it up would be what I'd be doing. Either just tearing out some blocks, making it less. I don't know, making it less like it is now. But I do really like it, at least the stuff on the side and the general idea. Now I do like on the other side. Let me take a peek. Water's flowing into a little gate. I like that. I like the way it looks. Also, it's like you wouldn't really notice it, but if you look down, yeah, I like it. But anyways, today I had a topic. Hold on, let me take a sip beverage. Today I do have a topic while I'm gonna be building this road. Where I stopped off, I'm starting to remember. Kind of was getting a little like not sure what to do from this point. Like, how am I gonna make it look good and curve it through? It's gonna be need like to go. It's going to need to go diagonally for a bit, and that's just kind of hard to do in my opinion. Kind of hard to make it look good and go the direction you want it to go. You know what? I'm also gonna. I don't like how. Sorry, it just occurred to me that I I haven't been putting stone bricks in the floor. I've been putting andesite, which was not supposed to be. That's not what I was supposed to be doing. For the little design, little palette I like. Well, I might keep what I've done and then just throw in some stone bricks. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Or maybe I will just replace all the andesite with stone bricks. Sounds good. Sounds good. But anyways, my topic was shooting the bull. So that's where the lore begins. Where the lore for this channel begins. Um, I had a previous series, previous Minecraft series, and I did have the first video still up for a while, but I ended up privating it. Um, And I'm gonna tell you why. So I went back and actually rewatched a bunch of this series for this video, and there's 6 episodes. And my main thing, the main reason I took them down is they're really personal, or at least most of them pretty personal, and I just it was stuff that I was going through some stuff, and I kind of was maybe a little braver, more open than I feel like I should have been. I feel like I was comfortable with. Um, and something about them, watching them, just made me feel weird. I didn't like it. And going back and rewatching them this time recently, I think I noticed what it is in most of the videos, and it actually you can watch it get worse over time. I'm like talking very, very slow in this dead monotone that is like I feel like I kind of talk in a monotone most of the time, but this was like bad. And because at the time I was brainwashed by Jewish propaganda and I was on antidepressants. And it wasn't until much later that I realized just how bad the antidepressants were for me and the like how they were making me just feel so much worse than I had been before I started taking them. It's like when you're already like feeling bad and then like kind of gaslighted into thinking that you're feeling worse, um, indirectly, like not intentionally, but I believe the way psychiatrists and counseling and stuff works, it's almost like they reinforce your negative ideas. I'll probably go on a rant about that in a future video, but anyways, but I was just so miserable and didn't even realize it. I just thought that's how I was. Even when I stopped, like I just like stopped dead, taking all the medicines. And they're always like, no, you can't stop unless we tell you to. And that always kind of pissed me off. Like, fuck you. Do what I want, fucking loser. What'd you do? Go to college to learn about this stuff, you fucking idiot? But anyways, yeah. I I stopped and like I started like I didn't instantly feel better, but I started getting like slightly more motivation. Started seeing slightly more sun rays, I guess, and it kind of gave me this energy to pursue by my own means how to feel better, how to stop feeling miserable. And one of those things is just like thinking. And I think a lot of people feel miserable because they think too much. But kind of thinking I was doing was like intentional, pointed. Like I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna think of this specific problem out. And I actually it started with writing because could have said writing, but it was more like just writing my thoughts so they're like I can look at them and I don't have to try to juggle 15 thoughts at the same time. So writing and thinking. And I was like, okay, one by one my problems, my issues, and I went through and resolved them. And so anyway, I'm actually going on a tangent. That's not what I meant to talk about. But anyways, yeah, I'm a lot better than I used to be. So watching those videos is very like it's kind of painful, and not just in like that. Oh, I was so cringe way, but it brings back like painful memories and like just the thought of being completely like hopeless in the trenches. Just so fed up and done with everything. So damn, god damn it. Yeah, but watching them back, I gotta say, not to toot my own horn, not to smell my own farts, but the editing, the editing, it was pretty good. It was okay. It definitely carried the channel. And actually, when I stopped making the videos, I had my brother, a friend who watched the channel, and my ex-girlfriend, all like tell me I should keep making videos or like ask me why I stopped. and that kind of gave me some what's the word? Made me feel good about myself. Made me think, oh, okay, I'm cool. And then going back and watching, I can see that it was kind of entertaining to a degree. It was entertaining me, and the only person who the, my top hater is myself. That's what I'm trying to say. So like I hate myself more than anyone could, and I still do videos and was like, okay, you know, I'm kind of funny sometimes. Actually, I was watching one. I can't remember what it was, but it made me burst out laughing. I was like, damn, I'm kind of funny sometimes. Watching these recent videos back, the last two, have not made me laugh though. I'm just, kind of cringe, but I think just the more I do it, the more comfortable I'll get, the more of myself will come out. I'm a shy guy, and doing this like with a roommate, knowing they probably can hear me, it kind of makes me feel cringe. Especially with my little zero to subscriber YouTube channel, zero active viewer type stuff. But it's for me. It's not for anyone else. It's just my silly little hobby that I'm doing. With that being said, I might consider like actually editing these videos eventually. I downloaded an editing software today. I'm gonna try to figure out how to use it. Probably not tonight because I'm lazy and just kind of want to play some Minecraft or watch some YouTube. But I do like I'll at least try to learn it, see how it goes, see if I have any ideas. That's another thing about the old videos. I was actually on the ball with topics and like ideas what I was doing. In these videos, you just see me running around and talking off the top of my head for bullshit or about bullshit with no particular goal in mind. But in those videos, even the two I said I didn't have anything to talk about, I kind of remembered like I did, and I do in the video. I have, structured conversation, structured it's structured. I'm actually talking sensibly instead of just rambling about what comes into my mind. And I think it makes it less painful to listen to than some of my. So probably gonna start trying to do that, at least outlining points. Oh, and also in the video, I had things to do. I knew what I was gonna do in Minecraft. Like I remember planning it, and that was 50% of the video. Like what I was actually gonna do. Here, like I said, I'm just running around doing nothing. So that's something I gotta try to pick out. There are some like milestones I've not reached in this world yet that I probably will do on camera eventually, like kill a wither, build a beacon. Once I update the trial chambers, the new biome. There's a few things. Just you know, I got a wall next to my base with some of the things I need to do that I haven't. Usually in a Minecraft world, by this point, I have like farms for pretty much anything you could think of, and I've just spent the entire time like utilitarian, in a utilitarian way, just focusing my entire attention span on creating things that will help me. But in this one, I've just, I don't care about that. I've just been building. But a lot of things I built at first were just cobblestone. Like my house, even though it's got like mixed blocks on it now, it was just cobblestone. I just wanted to build, man. Builder. I'm a builder type of fella. My bad. So today I wanted to work on this road. Um, that's what I'm doing here. Let me see. Let me see if we can do that. That. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. You like that. Hmm. Maybe over here. I walked over there to get cobblestone and I completely forgot. let's go back. The yesterday I cut my finger at work. I got a little boo boo, but it made me like super dizzy and feel sick to my stomach. I get cut, I get scratched all the time at work and by my cat. So I'm not like squeamish when it comes to my own blood. Like I even have a fairly fresh cat scratch wound on my hand that bled a lot when it happened. Usually, I'm just like okay, but I think the reason I got so like sick and like with faint after this particular cut at work is just what it was. It was first of all, it was on the like right next to my thumb or my fingernail on my thumb on the top, so on the same side as the fingernail. And what happened was I was like taping around something with a tape gun, and I had my finger holding the thing in place, my thumb holding the thing in place. And when I went to cut the tape off with like the razor blades, it like I went too far and it like sliced the top of my thumb and it like scratched my fingernail real bad and it like lobbed off a chunk of my thumb, like the top of my thumb. And it was like the chunk was like hanging on there. Like not I say chunk, but it was like it was not very much at all. I didn't need stitches or anything, but it was like, a little chunk of flesh like just dangling there. It was just ugh. Even thinking about it's just making me uncomfortable. I just gently placed the what was actually like bleeding a lot. I like went to the bathroom and ran some water over it. Um, just got it clean enough to put a band-aid on it, and then I laid the laid the little dangling chunk back in its place. Put my put a band-aid on it. And actually, that was yesterday. This morning when I got up to take a shower, I took the band-aid off. I saw it still like it's still gross. And it still hurts too, which usually you get these little cuts in your fingers and they don't really hurt that long. But this is just it's not bad. It's just in an unfortunate position. And yeah, so basically my life's miserable. It's over. I got a boo boo. You don't come back from boo boos. Yeah. So this, I think I like that. I think I like the way it looks. Maybe like knock these off here. Okay. Then I can, well, really block here. Then I can make it come down here. Okay. I see the vision. But I think I want to end the video right there. That's I mean I talked about what I want to talk about. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend some time trying to cook up trying to cook up what I want to talk about. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the andesite was part of the raid. I don't think the cobblestone was. Oh man, I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Ah, I like the way the cobblestone. Hmm, no, I don't know. I'll settle this up. But yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Speak for advertising for me. Um, comment. You watch it. You have to comment. That's an obligation legally by clicking on this video, or yeah, legally by clicking on this video. You have entered into a legally binding contract, which means you must comment on the video. But that's all I got.